the best situation for Social Security, including retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, and Medicare beneficiaries. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. All right, now just a few days ago, we got some very, very good news for fixed income beneficiaries, especially those people I just mentioned a few seconds ago. In fact, I would say this is the best situation that we possibly could have had presented. As a result of that, I do want to talk about all the details and how this is going to impact about 63 million beneficiaries right here in the video, so let's get into it and discuss all those details. However, really fast before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video. As I am your one and only daily advocate, I'm here for you right by your side every single day, watching all these new announcements and new information hitting the wire every day, breaking it all down into these short videos so that you can stay updated with everything going on and let you know how it's going to impact you, your money, your benefits, your lifestyle, your bank account, and of course all of these other announcements out of the administration and the president, lawmakers in Congress, and of course all the bills and packages, proposals and amendments, reform to very important fixed income benefits, and anything in regards to money, checks, raises to benefits, programs, and or stimulus right here in the videos. I'm here for you in any way that I can be, so again, please make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss any videos going forward, and I'll continue to be here for you right by your side every single day, as that's my dedication and my commitment, and I'm sticking to it. All right, thanks again. Let's get into it and talk about the recent announcement and why this is the best of all the situations that possibly could have played out. And honestly, I'm still a little bit shocked that the announcement came out the way that it did. This is actually in the favor of fixed income beneficiaries. Finally, something is working out in our favor. I mean, let's be real for just a second. Most of the time when we see all these reports that come out, usually the reports come out and it's like, oh, gee, look at that. Fixed income beneficiaries got the short end of the stick yet again. This time, I feel like we actually got maybe the long end of the stick for once, right? It feels like every single time we're always forgotten about. There's all these different situations that play out, and for once, it feels like it played out in our favor this time. So I want to talk through the details about this because, like I said, this is the best of all the situations. I mean, obviously, it could have been better, but at the end of the day, it could have been a lot worse at the same time. Let me talk you through the details, and let me give you some examples of why this is such a great situation. All right, so just a couple days ago, we got the official announcement on the Medicare Part B premium increase, or what I should say is decrease, for 2023. Yes, this time we are saying decrease rather than increase. Yes, it's a real thing. You do not need to tune your radio. You are hearing this correctly. Decrease for 2023. In fact, the other day I made a video talking about this. As the announcement was hitting the wire, I was right there breaking it all down for you in a video and a lot of really great information. However, check this out. So last year in 2021, the Medicare Part B premium was $148.50. They raised it this year in 2022 to $170.10, a raise of $21.60 per month. That was a huge, huge raise. 14.5% is how much they raised the premium this year in 2022. That's a lot. That's a huge, huge raise. In fact, a historic raise for the Medicare Part B premium. Well, a lot of us were saying, excuse me, really? Are you really doing this during this very high inflationary time? You're taking more from us right now? Well, again, they tried working on it. They were going to send out a retroactive check, a reimbursement check, all kinds of things like this. There was a lot of talk about it. Well, ultimately, we all know nothing ever happened, right? And they said, we'll make it up to you next year. Don't worry, we'll make it up to you. And I kept saying, yeah, right. We'll see it when we believe it. I don't believe it. I'm very skeptical about it, right? Because anytime they say that, oh yeah, we're going to give you a refund, I feel like, are you kidding me? Seriously? You got to be kidding me right now. There's no such thing, right? Well, here's the thing. They came out the other day and they announced the official 2023 Medicare Part B premium. Guess what? It's actually going down $5.20 per month, down to $164.90. This is great. Now again, I want to be real with you. I understand just as much as you do. $5.20 per month is not very much at all. But, like I said in the video the other day, this could have been a lot worse. We could have seen a 10% increase, a 15% increase, a 7% increase. We could have seen a huge, huge increase to the Medicare Part B premium for 2023. But instead of going up, and instead of staying the same, it actually went down. I'm super surprised by this. I thought for sure it was either going to go up a little bit or stay the exact same. I'm completely shocked that they actually lowered it. I'm still surprised that they actually lowered it. You almost never see things like this, right? That's why I'm still so surprised about it. But I'm happy about it because it just means a little bit more money in your pocket every single month. So now that the Medicare Part B premium is going to be a little bit lower, and again, I know it's still a far cry from the $148.50 that we were paying last year. But again, at the end of the day, $5.20, I'll gladly take it, right? Every single month, I will gladly take it. Thank you very much. I'll take that $5 and I'll do pretty much nothing with it because you can't really buy anything for $5 anymore, right? Maybe a little bit, maybe like a gallon and a half of gas or so, depending on where you're located. But that's about it. But anyway, it's still better than nothing. It's better than paying in, right? So as a result of that, we also understand the big raise to Social Security benefits. Again, Social Security retirement, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, RRB, as a result of the annual cost of living adjustment. About 70 million people will be impacted by the annual cost of living adjustment. So here's the perfect situation. Seriously, this is like the perfect situation. In fact, have we ever seen a situation like this? I'm going to be real with you. I would have to look back in the records. I would be willing to bet it's been several decades since we've seen a situation like this play out. In fact, I did see a report that said that it's been decades since we've seen a Medicare Part B premium decrease at the levels that we're seeing right now for 2023. So the last time that we saw a massive raise like we're seeing as a result of the COLA in conjunction with a decrease to the Medicare Part B premium. Can you imagine? This is the perfect situation. This is like the perfect storm coming over right now. And it's not even a storm. It's like a big old rainbow that we all get to enjoy, right? Pretty cool stuff. So as a result of that, let me break this down for you because here's the thing. We're all looking at a massive, roughly 8.7 or so % raise to the COLA. And again, as of this recording right now, we do not have the official number on what the COLA is going to be, but we will be getting it in a couple weeks. I'm excited about that as well. But here's what it's going to come down to. The COLA is likely going to be around the 8.5% range, give or take a couple tenths of a percent, but it's likely going to be around the 8.5% range. On top of that, we are getting the reduction to the Medicare Part B premium because every single year we see the same situation play out. Do you want to take over? Because I'm pretty sure you can finish the rest of this video right now, right? You know exactly what I'm going to say. The COLA is announced, the Medicare Part B premium is announced, and boom, what do you know? The premium takes away the entire COLA plus some, and at the end of the day, we're getting a net negative gain to our benefit every year. For example, maybe the COLA raise comes in and gives us $4 more per month. Again, this is just an example. Maybe the COLA comes in and gives us $4 more per month. The premium comes in and raises it by $4.20, right? So the net, we're losing like 20 cents. You know what I mean? It's the same old thing every single month. And then on top of it, they reduce SNAP benefits. So at the end of the day, we're in the hole like $5 a month, right? Doesn't make any sense. However, this year, it's going to be different. I know, it sounds super weird to say that. I know it sounds like unbelievable, like, yeah, right, I don't believe it. It's not going to be any different. It's the same old thing every single year. This year, it sounds like it's going to be different, okay? Let me explain it a little bit further now. So the COLA is going to come in nice and big, right? At the same time, the premium for Medicare is going to go down. So that means we get to capture the entire cost of living adjustment. We get all of it. It all goes right in our pocket. Yes. On top of it, the Medicare Part B premium also is being reduced, therefore freeing up an extra $5.20 per month that we get to keep of our benefit that otherwise would have been taken out of our benefit, right? Because the premiums are automatically reduced out of your monthly benefit before you even see it. It's automatically reduced out of it, and then you get the remaining, right? So it's an extra $5.20 that you'll get in your benefit on top of your COLA, which will also be pretty nice as well. So net, when we look down at the benefits and the raise, as well as the reduction to the premium, it's actually going to be, a little bit more substantial this year. It's actually going to be something that we can actually get a little bit excited about. And again, I know it's not going to be life-changing for a lot of people. I know it's not going to be the difference between buying a new car or moving into a new place or having a fridge full of food every single day, a pantry full of food, having all your bills paid on time, all of your bills paid every single month. I completely recognize it's not going to be that situation. But I want to tell you this much as well. It could have been a lot worse. The COLA could have come in a lot lower. The premium could have been increased a lot higher. There's a whole lot of other situations that could have played out. This is like the rare situation that, came out, and it actually played out in our favor this year. For once, it played out in our favor. And like I said, in my opinion, this is like the best type of situation that could have played out, because they could have given us a big COLA and they could have taken it all away with the Medicare Part B premium increase. They could have given us a smaller COLA and also raised the Medicare Part B premium, again, reducing all of it. They could have given us a smaller COLA and left the premium the same. They could have given us a big COLA and also, they could have left the premium the same. Again, there's a lot of different situations that could have played out, and this one, it's turning out to be actually a really good situation. So let me give you a quick example here. Let me really fast give you some numbers behind this, and then again, I can let you go with this. But I just wanted to reiterate this because this is actually very exciting. All right, now here's what it comes down to. Let's just say, for example, that you're receiving an $800 monthly benefit, okay? Again, just giving this an example, a quick round number to work with here. $800. So right now, your $800 benefit is being reduced by $170.10. According to my mental math, that would be, if you're receiving $800, then you would be receiving $630 right now every single month. The 800 minus 130 is the 800 minus 170 for the Medicare Part B premium would leave you with $630 every single month, right? Now, let's calculate that again. Now, let's just say that you're receiving an $800 monthly benefit. Let's just apply an 8.5% raise on that. That'd be about $69 or so of a raise. Again, doing some rough mental math right here now for you. So again, these numbers are not exact, but they're kind of round just because I'm doing this in my head literally as we speak. So if you're receiving an $800 benefit, applying a potential 8.5% raise to that would give you about a $69 per month raise, taking your benefit up to $869 per month. Now reducing it by the $164.90. Just for easy mathematical purposes, let's just say $165. Now again, it might take me a second here to run this math. Let me give you a second here because this is more complicated of an equation here. So minusing off the, let's just say $165 off of the $869 would bring you up to about $704 roughly per month. Again, I hope I'm right on that. But again, it takes your benefit from the $630 that you were receiving up to about $704 a month. Again, do you see the math here? Again, pretty nice, right? So I hope this all kind of makes sense here. But again, at the end of the day, it's actually looking pretty good. So when you were receiving your $800 benefit, reduced by the $170, brought down to the $630, now you're looking at a big COLA of about $69 on this same $800 benefit. Again, raising it up and then reducing off the Medicare Part B premium brings you back to about $704 a month. So again, about an effective raise of about $74. And again, this is just for an $800 benefit. Obviously, for a $700 benefit, the numbers will be different. For a $900 benefit, the numbers will be different. For a $1,000 benefit, the numbers will all be different. The numbers will be different for virtually every single person because the COLA is calculated as a percentage, and we know that the higher your benefit is, the more you're going to get as a raise because of percentages and multiplying that way. The lower that your benefit is, the lower raise you're going to get because we're, again, calculating it with percentages. Does that all kind of make sense? But anyway, I wanted to give you this one quick example here. Just literally running the math in my head on the fly here. Just kind of giving you some examples of what this would look like, kind of roughly back of the napkin, or I guess front of the napkin could be too, right? I think they say back of the envelope. But again, just kind of running this out, kind of running some rough numbers on this to let you know what it would look like. But you can see here, kind of a nice situation playing out for a lot of beneficiaries, and super excited about it because this means a little bit more money, a little bit more breathing room for people every single month. I know it's not a ton, but you know what? Every dollar counts these days, and I will gladly take it, and I think you would too, right? I hope you would, because if you don't want to, well, I hope you want to take it because they're going to give it to you anyway. So even if you don't want the raise, they're still going to give it to you. But again, I hope it kind of explains the situation a little bit further. I'm excited about it and like the best situation that could have played out. It could have been a lot worse. I know it's not great. I know it's not the best. I know it's not a huge raise, but you know what? It could have been way worse, okay? Anyway, hope this one helps you. Please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, have a good one. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll catch you again later in the